Hello everybody! I'm so happy to finally be starting this. For anybody that doesn't know me, I'm Katya. Sorry about the accent. If anybody doesn't know, I'm actually Francophone. And if at any point in this video you feel like you really like it, please press the like button. And if you feel like you want to gain any more information about what I'm going to be talking about, subscribe to my channel. I'd be happy to have you here. Today I want to just introduce myself, tell you who I am and what we do. I am a mom of 3. All of them are under the age of 5. My eldest has autism, and through the next few videos I will actually be talking about a few things related to that, either through homeschool, living spaces in a tiny house, for children with autism, anything sensory. I will be sharing a lot about that in future videos, and please let me know if you do want to hear more about that. I know it can be a little bit different for some families, and I certainly feel like it was for us, but we have found a really good balance for us, and it has been working very, very well, and I'd love to be able to share that with you. We live a very crunchy, as some may call it, lifestyle. I grew up on an orchard. My grandparents were what we now call homesteaders to a point. They did not have a farm, but they had gardens. They learned to self-sustain as much as possible. Therefore, I was raised with that. We were neighbors. I grew up with them next door. They showed us how to reuse everything, reduce the amount of plastic that came to a household, not to use chemicals to clean a house. So I grew up cleaning with dish soap and vinegar. So in that sense, I guess I am a little bit crunchy. We still, even though we moved in town, we still have a garden. We still live as self-sustained as possible. We don't follow the most typical lifestyle, I guess, in representation to the modern life, and we like it. We only have one vehicle. We live in a very small house. We only live off of one smaller income according to a lot of people, and we love having a bigger family than the average. I mean, we only have 3. We're in no way, shape, or form a big family, but we're bigger than the average. So we learned how to live with that. We do pretty much everything ourselves. We are clot diapering, we're breastfeeding, baby wearing. I'm not too sure what else, but it's just the way we live. One thing that we had to do once we moved into this house, even though we were doing it a lot before just naturally, we really started to turn towards minimalism. We are 5 people, 2 cats and a fish living into 800 square feet. That includes 2 stories, so including stairwells and everything else. So it's not a big space. We are in 3 bedrooms. The kids do share bedrooms, and we like it. We don't have a lot of stuff, and I strongly believe that it has helped my autistic child into her life skills. She is able to clean up after herself. She is not overcrowded, overstimulated. She can self-regulate better in a space that has a lot less, and we just kept going with it. So yeah, so we are minimalists. What that means to us may not mean exactly the same thing to everybody. We have 3 kids. At one point or another, there's going to be a lot of stuff, but we're at a point in our lives where my eldest has her drawers under her bed for her clothes. The 2 other kids share a closet, and that same closet holds all their beddings and everything else. And me and my husband share a hallway closet. We don't have any closets in our bedrooms, and we make do. There's more than enough space for us. Most of the closets still have space for as they grow older, and hopefully works out for us. So one thing for sure I'm going to be talking about in the next video as well is how we organize the space to be able to fit 3 kids and our stuff. My kids stay home all day, I stay home all day. We have to put this stuff somewhere. We are also homeschoolers. I will not say we are a veteran by far, but I am quite passionate about it. We have been homeschooling for about 1.5 years now. Yes, it was way before what we should have started. We started with tot schooling, as they call it, when my eldest was a toddler. We joined her therapy with her homeschooling to get her started on a routine as early as possible, because we knew that routine would be the next one for the rest of, for the next at least 8 to 12 years. and she thrives on routine. So instead of trying to aim for one routine and switching it to the next one, we decided to do it right away. And that's one thing we found has really helped our autistic child. And honestly, the others kind of joined in, because what kid does not like some form of routine? I homeschool my eldest. My little is starting to join in. She's only 2 years old though, so she's not actively doing any sorts of school. She's just joining in because she wants to do things. So for her, what it looks like is books and such. But my eldest has started this year doing the Good and the Beautiful, the Primer K, and the K Math. She is loving it. She is learning so much from it. We are pushing in some French pages from Teachers Pay Teachers, and I cannot praise that website enough. I mean, we have found so much free resources from there, and for us being a Francophone family, it is extremely difficult to find a lot of good quality Francophone resources, and I have to say I have found quite a bit. So hats off to the teachers and the moms offering their resources on there. Can't thank you enough. So we've been homeschooling for a while before COVID, but please, if you are COVID homeschoolers or crisis schoolers or digital schoolers, whatever you want to call it, I will be sharing a lot of information about homeschooling or homeschooling spaces and how to include your special needs child and how to keep their interest going. You know what? I think next week we will be doing a back to school week. I will be talking about a few things that we like to do to return to school. Things we already did this week actually, and I have a little bit of things to share with you. We had a lot of fun this week for back to school week. Yes, even though we homeschool year round, we still have a back to school week. We have a lot of fun, and I normally get something special every year for the kids to, keep it fun, keep it going. I mean, other than the material itself, which they do love. And next week I will talk a bit more about our homeschooling style and what we do. And the week after that, I will be showing you a bit of a day in the life of our homeschooling with an autistic child. And afterwards, I would like to share you how we organize our house, specifically our homeschooling area. So it will be the month of back to school, and I'm very happy to share that with you. And that's the piece of advice I'm going to let you go with today, is that what works for someone may not work for you, and that is completely okay. You're just doing you, it works for you, and honestly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So on that note, we will finish off, and I would really love to hear from you guys. So please leave me a message please do leave me a message and tell me what you're looking most forward to in this homeschooling season. If you like this video, please like it, press the like button. If you want to hear more about this, and if you want to keep up to date on and if you want to have notifications as to when those videos will come out, please press the subscribe button down there. And I can't wait to see you guys again. So, bye!